Hey guys, welcome to SmashPad Streamkend for the weekend of June 8th. Today we are playing State of Decay. This is a open world zombie survival game. Basically, you start off in the woods with you and a buddy, out on a camping trip, and you end up sort of running into zombies unexpectedly, sort of trying to piece all of this stuff together while sort of finding survivors and trying to sort of hole up in a safe place and stay alive. So let's hop in. Okay, so right now I have this guy. Let me see. This guy is Frank Johnson. He's one of the survivors I picked up. Unfortunately, the sort of the first guy you play as has been killed in my game. So there's a lot of permanence to this. So you have to very much manage your life, your health, and all that sort of stuff. Because if your playable characters die, you can't play as them again. You have to find new survivors. And from what I can tell, the only people that you can play as are those that become friends with. So if you look at the box right next to their name, whereas health has stamina, and then it has a green bar, that's sort of your relationship with them. So right now, Maya is sort of the first survivor you pick up at the beginning of the game. So you have essentially two people that you can play with. And Frank Johnson's one I picked up here in the first town. I believe he's okay, so if Maya's around, I might switch to her.
What's up?
Okay, we'll start up a mission here.
Thought you could use a little time away from the ranch.
Sure.
So we're gonna go take a little walk with Lila. So she's joining us as our partner here, so now we got two people.
Some folks are kind of...
So they're gonna chat a little bit.
You okay?
I didn't come out here to...
Not exactly sure where we need to go. Okay, we're gonna head down to a house over here. And so what's interesting is, like, this entire map, all these buildings are places that you can go and gather resources. So the ones that have X's on them, I've gone through already. The rest, I have not. So we got like mini mart here, house here, house there. It's an auto mechanics place. I've gone through that. There's a post office over here, tavern over here. What's interesting is that sort of when you first start, you have to go through go to this survey point, which is a big tower. And you sort of actually take your binoculars and sort of look around. You'll see a bunch of question marks that you have to highlight for a few seconds to sort of see what they are, and then those are added to your map. So very much this game's built more on sort of simulation aspects than, say, things like Dead Rising or Dead Island. Very much stealth is important. So we crouch down here to sort of keep our walking noise to a minimum. Okay, right now we gotta do a bit of hiding. So right here, This is a zombie horde. They're patrolling the streets. As weird as that sounds, that's what they're doing. The cool thing here is that things are still moving around while you're on the map screen. It does not pause at all. I think it might pause when you press the start button, but that's about it. So if you're driving and looking at the map, your car is still moving. If zombies are approaching your car, they can still get you from that. So you definitely do not want to take on the horde, as you can see maybe back there. So another interesting part of the stealth element is getting to bushes. The camera pulls out like this, you're hidden. Though there aren't that many up by the streets, usually back here behind the houses. Which does us no good when there are zombie hordes around. Yeah, there they are. Still gonna hold back a little bit.
Okay. Now we're gonna kill some zombies the old-fashioned way.
Okay, so this mission we want to clear out zombies from around this house. I'm gonna wait until that horde goes away, because I don't want to aggro them and pull them up with us. To make this simple mission even harder than it has to be. Oh crap, there are two zombie hordes now. They're both crossing the other way, so we have to get out of here quickly. The best way to take on a zombie horde is to run them over with cars, so I might end up doing that. For right now, I'm going to take down this zombie while we're waiting. There are stealth moves that you can pull, sort of finishers, which uses the left bumper and then the Y button. If you see zombies lying on the ground or sort of hunched over, you can finish them off from those positions, as well as just when they're standing around and you're sneaking behind them. So those are definitely good moves to pull off because they don't use up your weapons. So I'm not sure why that zombie horde disappeared. I think those are it right there. There just might not be enough. They might have gotten caught on cars and stuff and turned just into a group of zombies. There's this group, it's going this way. These are infestations. There's sort of a bunch of zombies in these houses, along with like a special zombie, I guess. Screamers. Which, from what I've seen, they scream and alert zombie hordes to come after you. Okay, so this zombie has... I don't know what he's doing. He's climbing in and out of the house. Okay, we've alerted these ones. If there's one of the finishers.
Don't let it go.
There we go. There's an awful lot of zombies in this house. So definitely stamina is the thing you have to worry about. So fighting a bunch of those guys has drained my stamina quite a bit. Now it's going back up. You can use energy drinks, coffee, there's some other stuff. Food, I believe, increases your stamina. Hey, get in here. As you play, you level up certain abilities. We've alerted a lot of zombies. On the minimap, there are the red circles are zombies that have been alerted. If they haven't been alerted, they just appear as gray circles. Crap. I do not have any.
You ever heard of dodging? You're not gonna survive letting it pile on.
So when you don't have any weapons, there you go. Get in here so I can shut the door. Well, there's not much in the way of actual sort of squad commands, so you can't tell them to sort of wait here or come here or anything like that. So when searching, you can hold down the Y button. You hold down the Y button to search. If you want to do it faster, you hold down the left bumper first, or left bumper with it. Okay, cool. We got a weapon now.
Kind of shit I like to see.
And we got materials resource. So this, you can either break it up into a bunch of items, or you can take the rucksack with you. So if you sort of fill up your inventory, that's something you can take that on top of it. Which you might have to do. So I don't think I have enough for this specific area. Okay, nothing there. I don't think I'll have enough for everything that's in this house. Okay, coffee's good.
Not too bad.
We'll follow you.
Watch my back.
The good thing is you don't have to sort of specifically equip weapons. Well, unless you do have multiples. But if you just have it in your inventory, when you hit X, that'll be the first thing you use. Okay, we got another one of these. These are construction materials which we need. So that helps us build up our defenses on our outpost. Unfortunately, you can't really ask your helpers to do anything with that stuff. So we got some weapons now. So that's nice. This thing's the closest to breaking, so I'm going to equip that now. Okay, we got one more to look at.
All quiet here.
So I'm not sure where it's at. Where's that her that's on? Okay, that's her. Let's see. Okay, so we got 2 rucksacks we can get here. We need construction materials badly, so
Keep an eye on our 6.
I'm going to load that one up.
I'll run this home.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Okay, there's a zombie right there. So they'll oftentimes sort of grab the zombies. This is hobbyist materials. I'm not sure what that's. I'm going to break it open. Okay. So that's another pipe. So now we can go, because there's nothing else here.
An eye on our 6.
Okay, so now we can head home.
Anyway, I wanted you to know that I understand your frustrations. But you gotta figure out a way to deal with that shit. Take it out on the Zeds, not the rest of us.
It's because I'm wearing that rucksack, my stamina goes down a lot quicker when I'm sprinting.
I'm almost home.
I hope you brought me something pretty.
I'll show you when I get there.
Look, I'll think about what you said.
Yeah, since we've been exploring for a while, his maximum stamina has gone down. Though I can increase that again with... Whoa. Okay, camera can get a little weird. Okay, so we brought a bunch of supplies now. Which is good, because one of my quests that I've been given is to build another sleeping area. So there's one of them.
Sitting in an empty room with the Bible, hoping somebody will show up. That's pretty sad.
But we have too many survivors for that room, so we need another one. So we'll set this up here. That's going to take 10 minutes. So occasionally when you come back, people will be talking in here.
Hey, how are you?
And sometimes they'll have conversations or just argue. Let's see.
How's it going?
There we go, there's Maya.
What's up?
So now we can switch to her. I think that's the only people we can switch to. Yeah, we got a couple of people sort of getting friendly. Yeah, she's tired, so she's going to stay here and rest up and heal up. So we're good to go now. What do we got for items? Just got our gun and some bullets. It's not good, so we need to go get some stuff here. And one of the important things about the about this whole setup is when you go out and gather items, you bring them back and you stash them in the supply locker, you get influence, which is sort of a currency, a way of sort of divvying up the amount of stuff you're allowed to take out. So I want some health. We got 5 of those, so now I got 22 influence left for what I can take with me. Let's take some of these. What I really should have done is taken what's his name? Yeah, Frank.
Hi.
I'm gonna take him back real quick. Stash some of his stuff in here, so the lead pipe will be good for him, so we'll stash this. Stash this. Equip that, stash this. Stash that. One of the things that you can pick up in the field is backpacks. So you can pick up a bigger backpack. Okay, she's right there, so we can switch right back. She's got a bigger backpack than he does, so she's got 2 more slots here. I'd imagine there might be one that's even bigger than that, but I think that's about it. they sort of encourage sort of going out, filling up your backpack, and then coming back. So here are the stats that we can level up with her. So she's got cardio, wits, fighting, and shooting. So I haven't shot anybody because that, as you might expect, that causes zombies to hear you and come running after you. So I've been careful about not using that whenever it makes sense. Especially with those hordes around, you don't want to encounter them. So we got fighting here, which has been leveling up quite a bit because I've been fighting a lot. Okay, the wits affects your scavenging speed. Then this cardio affects your stamina. That gives me better recoil. And fighting gives me better life. So I believe it's different for each of the people around here. I don't know if it's listed on here or not. Yeah, it is. So Frank has a few more different things. He's got sports trivia and beer pong as his stats. But I don't think those are things that you can actually level up. Because as you can see sort of the weapons they have, their attitude, different special abilities about them. So he likes range shooting, so he has a rifle with him. He's a cop, so he's got sort of a leader ability to him. And she's got reflexes as an extra ability. He's got powerhouse. He's got fitness guru. She has fitness guru. So yeah, there's a bunch of different things here. So we got too many infestations around, so that's something we should look to take care of. Oh, let me see. Okay, and here are the stockpiles of different items that you have and how much are being used every day. So food, you lose 10 of those every day because we have 10 people. We lose one of these a day, one of these a day. And because we didn't have the manufacturing sort of resources, we have like holes in the perimeter all around this place, which has led to zombie hordes just coming in and taking over a couple of times. Yeah, right here is the sleeping area that's going to be built. Eventually, though, nobody's actually doing any work. Okay, Frank is. Well, he's sitting on here. I don't think you can recruit anybody to come with you. So we will have to see what we can do. About at least one of those infestations.
Check this out. This came over the radio a little while ago. I managed to record most of it. Anyone interested in creating a little distraction? Sounds like they're in a bad spot. I want to offer them a hand. Here's the coordinates.
Okay, well that was disappointing. Need to create a distraction. So that's interesting. So we'll go set off to do that. And that's gonna be way off in the distance.
I'm headed out.
Alright, best of luck.
So yeah, occasionally they give you just sort of random missions from time to time. So this is one of the ones I got. Along with that sort of let's go walk and fight some zombies. There are a couple zombies around here. I'm not sure where they are. Oh, I think they're in this building. Or maybe not. Oh, I see what this is out here. Okay, there's at least one thing to loot out here. Nothing. Okay, great.
We just wrapped up a construction project.
Okay, that sleeping area is done now, so that's good.
This is an open message to any survivors in Trumbull Valley. Marshall Municipal Courthouse is a safe place. We have food, security, and shelter. Provided you're willing to obey the law and contribute to society, you're welcome to join us here.
Okay, so now we gotta provide distractions.
I could use some food.
I'm not sure if we're doing a good job of distracting them. Take some painkillers and get some health back. Create a distraction. Let's pull out our gun. Yeah. Crap. Get off. That one's a special zombie. I need to run. Get the hell out of here.
Another time. need a breather.
Now some people should come out and help. At least they're smart.
I need a breather.
You almost lost that one.
I got nothing left.
Thanks for the help, you guys. Jerks. Okay, so this is the new sleeping area. So, people that are tired will come out here and sleep. Which is good because we don't have enough room for them as it is.
Earlier today, our scouts informed me that they have identified multiple infestations in the downtown Marshall area. Based on this information, and for your own safety, I'm declaring a lockdown, effective immediately and until further notice. This is a matter for the police, and they will deal with it.
So I'm not sure where those people are. Okay, they're over here. So I can take the opportunity to sort of leave this outpost and go down here and see what these people want. I can try to take on these infestations, try and get rid of them. Let's see. Okay, so zombie managed to get into here. 'Cause that one's dead.
What's our sit rep?
Good to see you.
Lily? I really hope you're at the radio, sis, because, I'm in a little trouble here.
Jacob, where have you been? I've been trying to raise you for ages.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been busy.
What's going on?
I sort of took a bad fall. Off of...
Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go save him.
Anybody out there who can give me a ride?
So I guess I will go do that. So I take the energy drink and that got rid of the reduced stamina, so where is this guy at? Oh, wow, he's way. So we got a couple cars here. I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take this thing.
Lil, I want to tell your guy to hurry up. Looks like I just got noticed.
How bad is it?
Pretty bad.
Hang on. Somebody will be there soon.
There's our zombie horde. Just took out a bunch of them. So you definitely don't want to be driving cars just for the hell of it. If you're going to do it, you need to be sort of have a reason, a place to go. Let's see. Okay, you take a left here. So if we never took that mission, I believe he would end up dying. That would affect the morale of the group back there. Oop. Oop. There we go. So he's down here.
Lily? You're starting to get closer.
Where are you?
I was starting to think no one was coming.
Hey, I told you my sister wasn't to die.
Where the hell is he going? I guess we'll go help him. Okay, so we met a new survivor here.
Jacob, right? Come on, let's get you and your friend out of here.
No, that's okay. You just get him back to the church safe. I gotta get back to my brothers for they notice I'm gone.
Eli, we've talked about this. I'm not ashamed to be seen with you.
It ain't about shame. You know what Job would do if he caught us together.
Your brother's an asshole.
He's still my brother. I better move. You get him home safe.
You get yourself home safe. Don't do anything stupid, okay?
Hey, I'm young, quick, and I got a big-ass wrench. What could go wrong?
Take this. Better if everybody has at least a little. We should probably toss one more of those things when we get a little farther up the road. Give us some more time to get clear.
So we need to create a distraction for Eli. Oh, we got some fuel. That's good. Okay. So we need to create a distraction for him. Though right now I want to get these areas all searched so we can get some more items out of this trip. A nice shotgun, that's good.
All quiet here.
Yeah, I'm encumbered. Unlike like the Elder Scrolls games, the Fallout games, you're still pretty mobile when you do that. Goes down a lot quicker. So once we get this stuff searched, break open.
I don't have enough space for this.
So what do we have here? Let's just eat one of those for the hell of it. Okay, now we got enough stuff. Okay.
That ought to be enough.
So let's take this car.
No way to pay much attention to Eli. As long as he doesn't get cocky.
There's a horde coming. Let's run as many of them over as we can.
I got him, Lily. We're on our way home.
Thank you. Now please, smack him in the head for being an idiot.
So,
There's another horde there. We're not going.
church before?
Guess you could say I'm new in town.
Okay, we're gonna end up running into them anyway. So
And could somebody point you to a place to stay? What was that for?
You heard your sister.
there's another one.
Got red on you.
Yeah, so the car is taking a bit of a beating from that. As you can see, it's smoking quite a bit. So we'll see if we can get back home without destroying this car.
How's the leg?
It hurts like hell. I think I twisted my ankle or something. And nothing's broken, though. With a little bed rest, I should be fine in a day or so. Just don't expect me to be running around town.
Well, this car is about done. Okay. These sorts of doors right here around the outpost all automatically shut down, or shut themselves.
You please give it a rest. You're not Mom. And besides, I wasn't alone.
Tell me you weren't with Eli Wilkerson again.
That's none of your...
I don't trust him. You know what his family's like.
Eli's not his family.
Just be careful, okay? I just got you back. I don't want to lose you again. Hey, have you seen Dad recently?
Now, the last I saw him, he was going up to the lake to look for survivors.
The lake, huh?
Okay, we're still surrounded by infestations, and that has taken down the morale of the place a bit. So I guess we should go take care of those. So let's put the shotgun in here, and all our ammo. Silencer. So now we got a ton of influence, basically. So I can take pretty much anything I want. I don't know what we need. Let's see. Got enough ammo. Don't really need those firecrackers. I don't know what we want. Try one of these clocks. Let's see if we can take them out with these petrol bombs. Yeah, right, there's the bigger backpack, so next time I take control of Frank, I'll have to put him on that. So we're going to head out for that. Then it's light out, it's a bit easier to see around us. So I think we'll just go take this busted up car. Yeah, that's pretty busted up right there. We'll go see what we can do about one of these infestations. So let's set that. There we go.
I got nothing left.
So this game definitely uses a lot of the same assets over again. This is basically very similar to the house that we just took in that earlier mission.
That should do it.
Okay. We took out this infestation. Not too hard. We used up some of our resources to do that. So while we're here, we're going to search and see what we can use, find for resources here. Okay, cool. We got medical stuff here. Break that open. Some aspirin and ibuprofen. I'm surprised they're actually going with those sorts of...
We found Doc. He's out at the old Barrett place, looking in on one of the Wilkerson boys.
So, he'll come see Ed next, right?
Yeah. Only...
We've got a doll.
Go get him. From the sound of things, they're penned in pretty good.
Great. Okay, I'm on my way.
You might want to come back and restock. You don't want to rush in unprepared.
Another clock. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of those clocks.
All quiet here.
And if you leave the missions unchecked for a while, for too long, they will...
I'm loaded up.
Alright, so that's good enough.
We'll be ready.
Now it's time to head back. Crap, we got a horde coming. So I'm going to see if I can run past them real quick. Take some snacks here.
Take the road southeast out of town a little ways. You'll see a dirt path on the left. Follow that all the way to the Barrett place. You can't miss it. Word of warning...
Hold on.
What I like is when you're having conversations with people
Okay, what's up?
over the
word of
walkie-talkies. They will sort of
Now, I'm not saying
pause
you murdered anyone in cold blood.
when you run into zombies and have to fight them off before
That's all.
continuing it again.
Probably a good thing I didn't bring Ed then. Anything I need
door's
to
still
worry about,
open.
Miss Doctor?
No, Doc's good people.
Crusty.
Brought back some good stuff for them. Give them that. Leave the clocks here.
Sounds
what's
like
the
a
heavy
real
thing?
old-time country doctor.
I guess just the gun. You can put these sort of suppressors on your guns to sort of give you quieter shots for a little bit. This one's good for 10 shots. Alright, so let's see where this guy is at. Okay, he's back at that farmhouse we were at earlier. So we'll have to... There we go. So where is the actual road? Okay, I just take a left and I'll run into it. That was great. Just ran it right into a ditch. Okay, I can get out of this. If I don't get stuck in here. There we go. If they get onto your door, you can press X to knock them off. Alright, back on the road. So here's a zombie horde. Fuck. So they will attack your car for a bit before they eventually fall off. So now this thing's not in too great a shape. Yeah, I've definitely run into a feral zombie, so I don't want to do that if I have the option. The heck? There's one up there. I don't want to go up there yet.
Who's that there on the road? Huh? We don't take kindly to unexpected guests. You can kindly fuck right off.
Alright. There are different sort of factions of people around on occasion. So these are the Wilkersons.
Doc says Eli ain't good to move. So we ain't moving. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a whole mess of them fuckers working their way over here.
That's right, Mickey. So why don't we put our friend here to work?
Fine, you hold her hand. We'll go check on Eli. That's your call whether you want to help or be a pain in my ass. Because I'd be more than happy to nail you to a tree and use you as bait.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
Okay, so these are Eli's brothers. Oh, and he just shut the door on me, so I'll just hop right into their... This house is not a very good place to live. Nothing in their supply locker. Okay, so we want to go around here and put up barricades on their doors. On their windows, I mean. This is something you can do in any of the outposts. Or pretty much any house, really. I believe once you clear out any of the houses in the normal town, you can sit there and turn them into outposts, essentially.
Should still be some casks laying around the place, too. If you need something with a little bit more boom, put it around to one of those bags. Just don't be too close.
Coming up the road. Better get ready. Lock and load, boys. Company's here.
Where are these guys at? There's one guy out there. One of these is getting attacked. Which one is it? Oh, he's fixing it. Watch out, you stupid idiot. So much like zombie stuff typically is. Okay, there's a big guy right there. Typically have to take them out through their head. I don't know what he's doing. he's just coming through busting this stuff. I don't know that we're actually hurting him. I think his only point here is to make it easier for his buddies to get in. Well, it's not exactly like they're coming in. Well, they're starting to. At this point, you can't just attack them through this.
I got nothing left. Grab it!
There we go. Finish him off. What? You're sending in a horde too? That's not fun. Okay, that guy's dead. Probably get these things built back up. Aspirin, shut the door. Horde is coming. This one over here. He's got that one. There's a big guy coming in over from the left. Fighting skills are increasing, so that's good. You might die here. Rat. Let's see. There we go. That's great. He doesn't care. He's on fire.
That bought us a little time.
Oh, screw that. There's sort of like a last stand sort of thing going on. Crap. Where's that big guy at? Okay, that's good. So if we survive this, it's going to be an incredible win. I don't know how long this thing's gonna... This mission's gonna keep going. It's been the longest one by far so far.
Well, that's just about all.
Okay.
Is that you fucking pieces of shit?
We should check on the
This game definitely doesn't sort of
Doc,
go easy on the cursing and blood and gore and all that stuff.
I'm sorry, son. Did all I could.
oh hell. God damn it!
How long have we got, Doc? Before he turns.
Minutes, maybe. Maybe sooner. Unless...
No. No way. We are gonna bury Eli. Proper.
bury it and it'll claw its way out. Your brother's dead and gone, boy. What we're talking about here is a kindness.
I'll do it.
Doc, you can't ask me to do this. I promised Ma I'd take care of him.
I'll do it.
Better do it quick then, before it starts to move.
The hell you want? The hell you want?
So I guess that's it for this place. I believe it might progress to a certain point where you can eventually take this as a outpost, sort of base of operations.
Help you with something? Help you with something?
Let's see.
What's the sitch?
Might want to head down to the courthouse and see what's going on.
So I think we're gonna head back. That guy died in an interesting way. So I guess we want to go back to the outpost and then crap, zombie horde hanging out right by our cars. Station wagon and a taxi. And they're just a bunch of zombies just hanging out.
This has been all over the radio lately. Now, have you got the location?
Let's get out of here quickly. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, this game definitely sort of a bit more ambitious than the engine can actually sustain. So there are definitely some frame rate drops, lots of glitches with bodies not sort of
Somebody's broadcasting something.
lots of glitches with bodies sort of clipping through things. I've seen plenty of zombies sort of sticking out of fences. So that thing's dead and gone, so just leave it here. Yeah, so she's absolutely tired, so we're going to have to switch out.
The fever's lower than it was, but it still hasn't broken.
Hey, did you ever look at the ceiling of this tent? It's all, I'm the ceiling. I keep rain off you. Good job, ceiling.
The painkillers also seem to have taken effect.
Let me take a look. You got him on antibiotics?
As many as we can spare.
Well, the good news is the wound hasn't become necrotic. Now, I'll keep an eye on him till the fever breaks, but I think your friend is gonna make it.
Okay, so that's good news.
Thank a man for doing his job, he'll just go to his head.
Do I get a lollipop now? Yo, yo, yo!
Okay, so now we're Ed Jones. He's one of the original group, along with Maya. Not sure what Jacob's got going on right now. Okay, so we got Ed Jones back in shape. And we gotta take out the...
Hey, Lily, your folks haven't seen Bill around anywhere, have they?
I don't think so.
Damn fool's probably drunk up a tree somewhere. But could you have your people keep an eye out for him? He's overdue by an hour.
Don't worry about it. I'll alert the troops.
So let's see what he's got in his baggage here. Got a table leg. That's not a good thing to be using. So we'll stash that. So he needs a gun, just in case. I guess I'll take this Uzi, which uses 9mm ammo. There we go. Take 10, 20. I'll take 30 just in case. Health. Stamina. Alright. I think that's good. So we got infestations to take out. Just got a feral zombie. That's an infestation. I also got the judge to meet down there. So let's go get these belongings from Mackenzie. I don't remember if she's a part of this group or not.
How are things on the home front?
Tense. People are starting to get antsy, what with the crowding and all.
I'll swing by when I get the chance. We'll talk about it.
Okay, right here.
Confirmed. We are Zed. Okay, I'll run this home.
We'll be ready.
So, let's hop back in our truck. Okay, we'll go pick up this guy.
I'm on the move.
Roger that.
It'd be nice if there was more of a GPS sort of system in place for this.
I got these assholes.
Zed's up ahead.
So these people will go out on their own too. To take out... Okay, that's Lilia.
Attention, all civilians currently squatting in this godforsaken valley. This is the Army. And since you apparently can't figure it out for yourself, we are better armed, armored, and equipped than a bunch of drunk hillbillies with hunting rifles. So don't go thinking you can force us to take you away from all of this, because we will shoot you. Thoroughly. That is...
I just spotted an infestation.
So yeah, there is a lot to do in this game.
I'm almost there.
So just taking on these little side missions to bigger missions to sort of the random generated stuff. It's really cool that they have...
Cannot believe you. You want to run away. Again.
Come on, Lily. That's not fair.
You're right. It's not. We built a home here, and you just want to abandon it because things are getting tough.
Hey, what's going on? I was just trying to tell Lily that we need to start looking for a new place to live. We're too cramped in here, and our runners keep having to go farther and farther from the church to find supplies.
That seems reasonable. Things have been pretty tight lately.
Fine. Then maybe you should bail on us, too.
So what did we get from that? Not much, from what I could see. So we definitely want to go take out one of these infestations. No. So let's see if we can take them out.
Might want to head down to the courthouse and see what's going on.
Reload. We got 2 of those things in there. Need to get over in here. There we go. Let's do some searching. Okay. Okay, got some ammo for the group. Clock. Nothing. What else do we got around here? A shelf here. Let's break this open. Alright. Stuff, good stuff. go back to searching. Yeah, so you definitely have to make sure you're not, doing certain things that will I don't know how to describe it. Sort of doing searching when there's zombies around. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings, not committing yourself to things that may not that may get interrupted by attacks. So let's see if we get anything else in this fridge, and then we'll go back. Whoa. Okay, some more Twinkies. Oh, that was nice right there. Too many. We already took out 2. Okay. So we're going to head back here and switch with people. And drop off these supplies.
That's not gonna work.
Clocks. Stash that. I think that'll be good.
Should we go? Nah. Let her cool down. She'll come around eventually. Might not be a bad idea to get out of here for a while, though. You feel like going house hunting?
Jesus, is this place being run by a pack of
Okay. I got Frank Johnson back. What's he got on? We got a revolver, lead pipe, and some coffee. So we'll take some more supplies. Let's see. Some health. There we go. So we're going to go do these little side missions here real quick. Go over here and see what Sam's doing. So you can sort of push zombies away if you need to with the left bumper and Y button. Now there's a car up here, so I'm going to use that.
We could probably beef up our defenses, just to be safe. We might want to set up a few more outposts.
Sam? What are you doing here?
Looking for Andy Pims.
Who's Andy Pims?
Fuck, you're persistent. Andy's the guy who used to come into Pastor Will's soup kitchen all the time. Haven't seen him since this bullshit went down. What?
You get back here.
help you look.
Hey, if that floats your boat, I'm not turning down free help. Old bastard's probably dead by now. But apparently I'm a sucker for winos with no teeth and bad gout. Because here I am looking for him.
So we might as well scavenge a bit.
You end up working in a soup kitchen.
What's that supposed to mean? I volunteered. What, to beat up a grumpy fellow man unless it was court ordered? I've been helping Pastor Will with charity shit for years.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
Goddamn right.
Okay, so we gotta go look around a bit. See if we can find her friend. Which unfortunately is going to take us right next to this infested house.
Anybody home?
Shit. Rest in peace. You gross old bastard.
Alright, so now we're friends with Sam, so she's an extra character we can use now. Nothing here. Oh, shut that door. Okay. Lots of places to find stuff here. Medicine's good. Ibuprofen, painkillers, tussin. So the unfortunate thing is there's no way to actually drop items. They're either destroy it or you keep it. Or you leave it in the place you searched. Ooh, grenade. Now that we got all this health, might as well go take down that infested place over here. See if we can find the screamers first. Okay. That means there are guys in the bathrooms. Isn't a huge surprise. There we go. Yeah, that does take a lot out of you. Some painkillers. Okay, zombie horde is headed this way.
Around on the radio. People getting beat up, robbed, stuff like that.
Any idea who's behind it?
I don't know. Could be the old lady that volunteers at the cat rescue. Or, the Meals on Wheels guy. He's got a van and everything. Or, and this is totally speculation here, it could be the known felons who live just outside of town.
Yeah. It might be time I had a little talk with the Wilkersons.
Might want to ask Job about it. Mickey's
Okay, there we go.
I'd hate to think how he'd respond to an accusation like that.
So while we're up here, they want us to take do some surveying up here. So we're gonna go do that. So this is sort of the first survey point you get in this area. That's what we use to sort of fill out the map a bit. So let's see what they want us
I'm there.
to check out. Okay, there's a horde over there.
That's not a normal
SWAT zombie. Those are some new things. Okay, there we go. New horde.
Okay, that was it.
That's everything. Nope.
That's not
There's a feral zombie. So those ones are bigger than the normal guys. So yeah, definitely sort of one of the big things I've gotten out of this game so far is that there's sort of a sense of hopelessness because there are all of these missions constantly popping up. All these people that have their own problems, and you can't get to everything. So you're going to lose people, you're going to not become friends with certain people.
It's like every day is Zombie Pride Day.
How's it going back home?
New report from our scouts. God damn, that's a lot of them.
How's it looking?
Relax, we got this one.
They want us to intercept a zombie horde. So we need a vehicle. There are a couple out here, so... Yep, there's one right here. So let's go take out that horde. Yeah, right there's some of the frame rate issues at work. There we go. So let's head back. Too many hordes. Jeez. Alright, so we got more hordes we want to take down. What else? Well, if it's just hordes, then I'll just take the car and just go run them down.
Damn, I'm tired.
So you definitely want to make sure and take these guys down before they get to your place. So end up being a bit of a headache. Another one? There we go. There's one down. Oh, there's one back at the house. How'd they get over there so quickly? So yeah, now they've managed to get inside. Now they're sitting on the outside. No, no. Let me get in here and just kill these. Okay, they're in now. So we're gonna have to take a quick jump over. There we go. Now we got one more horde. So I'll again take, well, I guess I'll take the truck. I don't want to take the truck. I want to take this thing because it's all beat up. Might as well take this thing out in glory. Okay, the car's on fire. Now I am gone. There we go. Pretty much there is no end to these zombies. More will just come around, and that's sort of the way most zombie apocalypse games, movies, whatever go. It's a never-ending job. So something's going on back at the house. Well, technically it's a church. So when we go back in here, we will have to talk to people.
Bunch of dumbasses. What the hell they think was gonna happen?
Sure. Maybe if we weren't down to an expired bottle of baby aspirin and a case of cough syrup, we wouldn't have so many sick people.
So the morale is actually really high for whatever reason. So let's stick these health items back here.
Should we?
Nah. Let her cool down. She'll come around eventually. Might not be a bad idea to get out of here.
I find it weird their name, his name's Jacob Ritter. Because that reminds me of, I forget what his name is. Lilia.
How's it going?
So he's hurt, so he's gonna go sleep it off. In our wake, we're leaving a lot of hurt people. Every single person we take is passed out now. So Sam's. So we're actually doing really well so far. Just we're making a lot of friends. All these people are at least getting better, liking us better. with her. What's her stuff here? Okay, medic, construction stuff. So probably putting more these barricades on the windows helps out. And just doing this gets you some more influence. What does she have on her? She's got a bullet with no guns. That's great.
Almost out.
Well, you were out just a few seconds ago. So does that actually improve that thing? Doesn't seem like it. So let's get some more ammo. So we got a bunch of different types of ammo. Some of it's not in great supply, but still. So I think that will be it for today's show. If you like what you see, it's on Xbox Live Arcade right now. 1,600 points or $20. And yeah, it's really good. It's a demo out now. Gives you access to quite a bit of the game. Quite a bit of the early part of the game at least. I would definitely recommend checking that out if you're interested. And, yeah. I will see you guys again next week. We got E3 coming up Monday through Thursday. Monday especially, we'll be doing a lot of live blogging for the big press conferences and Nintendo Directs. So, definitely follow us on Twitter at SmashPad. Keep an eye on that stuff. The website's smashpad.com. We'll be putting an archive of this live stream on YouTube at youtube.com/smashpad. And if you're not following us on Twitter or Twitch, we are also SmashPad on there as well. So you can follow us. You'll get notified when we do live streams. Try and keep up. Try and see what we can do for a little while. For this week, it'll be a busy week, but I don't know if we'll be doing much more streaming. But yeah, so that's all of it. Definitely we'll see you guys again next time, and have a good weekend.